Hi, I'm Monica, and this is Dawn. And the word for today is abundance. That's a big word, huh? Does anybody know what abundance means? No. It means that you have plenty of whatever you need. Maybe plenty of food to eat. Maybe a nice house to live in. Clothes to wear.
This isn't plenty of food.
And there's plenty of food right in front of us, isn't there?
Yeah, because there's lots of it.
Yeah, so we're going to have more food today. So I have a story about that I want to tell you. So I'm going to let Don hold this for me. And I have a little story about this church.
I knew it was a church.
Yeah.
Does it look like a church?
Yeah, it looks like a building. I knew we were in church, so I just kind of thought it was a church.
What gives it away? Maybe this, the front doors?
Yeah, there's a door.
The steeple?
Close for just a minute. Does it look like this church? Does it kind look at that?
Oh, cool.
It looks kind of like that church. That's because it is like that church.
Was it made to be that church?
What's
Yes.
that?
Was it made to be this church?
Yes. So here's the story on this little church. This little church was made by my grandpa, and it was made in honor of my 6th birthday. That was a long time ago. And he made it for me, and he gave it then to the people of this church, because this is where I went to church. And this church is in Tico, Washington, which is just about an hour away from here. It's called the Christian Church. That building doesn't exist anymore. It's gone, it got old, so we don't have that.
And it got old. Did it fall down somehow?
Well, yes, with help. They kind of took it down piece by piece, but it lasted.
Why?
It was old and the wood was kind of not very good, and it might have fallen in and hurt someone, so they took it down. But the people in that church joined with people from 2 other churches, and there is still a church in Tico. It's just not this building. However, they took this building and they took it to the new church. And this is a special building because it was made for me, like I said, but on the bottom here,
Oh, look at
look
that.
at this. Here's a picture of the old church on the bottom. And up here in this writing, written by my mother, it says, made and presented to the primary department of the Tico Christian Church by Earl W. Corm, my grandpa, October 25th, 1952.
I'm a Christian.
Yeah, that's my birthday, October 25th, 52. And he made that so I'd have a special birthday present.
Oh, well, mine's in May. This month.
What?
May 14th.
May 14th?
This is special because we'll talk about that in just a minute. That's good that you have a birthday coming up
Oh, my
really
goodness.
soon, don't you?
This is a special treat.
Look at that. So, in order to keep this church so it doesn't fall down like the other one did, people over the years since my 6th birthday have helped it stay in good shape. After my grandpa passed away, my dad would take this home and he would do repairs on this little church. And then Don had this idea of doing a little bit more. And my son Brent, who you may have seen play a trumpet here, Brent and his friend Annie took this church a couple days ago, which I borrowed back from the Tico church, and they did some repairs to the church so it looks nice. And Brent made this steeple himself because the steeple had disappeared and broken after all the years. So this is a special day, and I remember dropping my 6 little pennies. Can you see the little hole in the top of the church up there? Whoops, can you put that back for me?
This is a piggy bank.
It's like a piggy bank, isn't
Oh,
it?
she's fun.
And So there's a hole in the top, and when I was 6, I dropped my pennies in, and people count out loud. Ding, 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 okay? So, in addition to Theodora's birthday, which is coming up in a few days,
7, not 6, though.
that's okay, because I have someone sitting right here whose birthday is today. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to drop in some money, and we're going to count and see how old he is. Now, because we don't want to be here all morning, we're not going to do pennies. We're going to start with dimes. So we're going to start at 10, okay? And we're going to count by tens, and I'll help, but everybody's going to count.
How old is he now?
Well, we're going to count and see. Okay, let's count.
10,
Listen.
20,
20.
30.
70, we're up to 70. Now what happens?
I'm getting tired. I need some help.
You want to help him drop some?
Now we got some pennies. You want to put some
Put
pennies?
a penny. 71, 72, 73, 74,
You think
75,
August would like to help? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
75.
Put one in the slot. Put it in. Right in there, baby.
Whoa! Here,
Here, buddy. No?
It's okay. I'll help you. Look.
Mommy's gonna help.
70. We're on 76.
77, is that right?
Oh, it should be at 78,
Okay, I think that was 78.
79.
79.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the end.
Yeah, thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. That was fun. And you know, it's nice to think about God when on your birthday too, at least for me, because God has given me so much in my life, more than I need. So it's nice to be able to give some of that back. And the church does wonderful things with money that we give it. So I'm happy to give some of that back.
And now Theodora found out the secret a while ago to this church. Do you want to pull open that real slowly, not too fast? What's inside there? All the money. So what we're going to do with that money is we're going to give it to the church when the offering comes. They can come get it. And so anybody who puts coins in here, the money goes to the church. Would you like to put in 7 pennies for your birthday?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have any money.
You hold your hand out. Let's see how many we got there. Here. There's 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 for Theodora. You want to say a prayer? And Mike's going to say a prayer for us now.
All right. That was fun. Yeah. All right. Say a prayer real quick. All right. Dear Jesus, thank you for loving us. Help us to love others. Amen. Yay. Happy birthday.